Alrighty, this is my Honda Civic. It's 2006. It's a coupe, and it's basically the 8th gen i4 engine in it. And cylinder 4 right here is misfiring. So we're gonna see if it's the coil that is actually wrong with it, and we're gonna see if there's any like oil in that coil that could be possibly making something happen. So I'm gonna switch it with coil 2 for cylinder 2, and we're gonna see if cylinder 2 starts misfiring. And I have my Blue Driver code, Bluetooth code reader with me, so I can check the code after we start up the engine, after we do this switch. So I'm gonna get these switched around real quick and see if there's any visible things within coil number 4. All right, I pulled out coil 4. So if we set it down right here, tiny little bits of traces on it of oil, I think. Let's see here. Not too much oil. No. So I don't know if it's a coil problem or not, but we're going to still switch it with coil number 2. Ooh. Alright. A little oil isn't that big of a deal, but as long as it's not a ridiculous amount of oil, then we're okay for that part. But we still don't know why it's misfiring, so I'm gonna switch up these coils. This was coil 4. Pop this bad boy in there. And we'll connect that last to the harness. Here's coil number 2. Put it in there. Alright. So I'm gonna put those back on real quick. Alright. Those are plugged back in. So number 2 is right here, and 4 is right there. So it'll now, if there's still a misfire and it's a coil problem, it'll read cylinder number 2 is misfiring. So let's take it for a quick test drive real quick. Alright, so you're still misfiring pretty bad. So I took it for a quick test drive, and by test drive I didn't go anywhere far, of course. It's just up and down my neighborhood street. But yeah, she would get some power a little bit, mainly staying at like 9 miles per hour, but then it'd get like a little burst of power and be able to get up to like, it started going high. I didn't see how high it was going to be able to go on speed. Yeah, now we're gonna take our Blue Driver and we're gonna see what the heck the problem is. Alrighty, so I switched back the coils, and it was still coil 2 was in cylinder 4, and cylinder 4's coil was in cylinder 2. So cylinder 2 started misfiring when coil 4 was put there, and the codes for cylinder 4 was still misfiring. We're still there. So basically, it looks like it's a bad coil, and we're gonna need to replace the coil.